Ooh, all right. So it's test day, Sunday test day. I don't typically want to go live later this evening, so I thought I'd go live a little bit earlier just to test a few things out, and I've already broken some things, so I can't go live to Instagram on a scheduled stream. I still keep getting those errors. Let me just get that log file. So that's what we're testing. So I'm live in a few different places. I'm live to live to TikTok, live to where am I live to? So I'm live on TikTok, I'm live on LinkedIn, I'm live on YouTube, I'm streaming in vertical and in horizontal. Hello, anybody's joined me in TikTok land, say hello if you want. This is me just testing stuff, typically doing live production, video tutorials and stuff like that, but today I just thought I'd go live to TikTok to see what is happening, who is there, and I'm using TikTok Live Studio, so it's going to get a bit weird now. So here's TikTok Live Studio in my share. So I'm actually live here in TikTok Live Studio, the infinite world, and I'm just going to say hello. And yeah, I don't know what half of this stuff does on here. But anyway, using TikTok Live Studio. And anyway, so first things first, stuff is broken already. So today, just work with me, chill with me, whatever you want. And let's just see what's going on. Hey Val. Let me, I don't know where these comments are going to go. So your comments coming up on the vertical side. What am I doing? I'm just trying to break stuff. I'm going live on TikTok. I tried to go live on Instagram, but that broke. Live on LinkedIn and YouTube. It's just my Sunday hangout, working and trying to fix stuff. How you doing? It's a bit early for you, Val. Just going to put this stream thing up here. What I can't tell is where people are watching from. So I'm just going to put this stream ending thing here. Can I just put that in all scenes? ACDMZs, thanks for joining. Hey Shaq7252. Hello. So we're just hanging out here doing some stuff, and let me just see if I can copy this over here. Gotta make that really small, haven't I? Goodness me. been up since 2 a.m. Goodness me. Are you suffering at the moment? You're not being able to sleep? That's an early start for you. So it must be like 4 a.m. for you or something like that. Yeah, check it out on the phone. I'm on the Tox and the Ticks. I'm also on YouTube. LinkedIn is going to be going, I think, in horizontal. So yeah, join me on the phone if you're bored. You got any questions? How's life treating you anyway? Thank you for that. Keep up the good work. I'm just messing around at the moment, just testing stuff. But yeah, thanks for just hanging out with me. I'm always curious to know who's hanging out. Now, Instagram broke in a schedule. So why is Instagram breaking in a schedule? What's everybody up to today anyway? I just thought I'm going to go live for about an hour and then I'm going to take a break for the rest of the day. It's only early for me. It's 1 p.m. I'm just seeing what I could put some overlays on and things like that. Duplicating stuff. It's the holiday season soon. Let me move this around. 5 a.m. Goodness me. Hope you got some coffee. I'm drinking my ginger and lemon tea at the moment. Which has gone cold, but never mind. Right, what else is going on? Hello on the TikTok land. Thanks everybody's joining. Easier on the eyes. Oh dear. Probably be easier on the eyes if I made the screen completely dark. But anyway. Oh, you had coffee a long time ago. Oh dear. Well, if I can keep you company with my ramblings for the moment, hopefully your holiday celebrations and preparation, should I say, is going well. If you're staying around, not traveling too much over that period of time. Let's switch to these different cameras for a second. It's 2 p.m. here in Germany. Well, thanks for joining me from sunny Germany. Very nice. The European contingent, keep that going. I'm in sunny Portugal. It's not very sunny. It's quite rainy and chilly today, but thanks for joining me anyway. I'm going to switch over to the multi-cameras for now. If I can find where my scene is. You like ramblings? I'm best at ramblings at this time. That's all I'm doing at the moment. Just ramblings. And laughing, of course, because I love that. I love that laugh. Okay, where am I going? Let's go to all cameras. Let's just switch that a second. Yes, that is covering my face. Let me just move this stream ending nonsense to here then. Gosh, I wish I could grab this. I never know where to put this stuff. I'll just put it here. That'll do for now. Doesn't really matter. All right, stream ending in an hour. So, just gonna, dear me, I gotta move these in different places. Let's move them around and do this stuff live. Why not? Needs to be a different color, I think. That is not white, is it? Okay. Let's mix it up a bit. So I realized that you can't bring TikTok comments in. You'd have to use Social Stream Ninja for that. Instagram doesn't want to start on a schedule. I don't know whether it's an error on my side or whether it's an error with the Instagram app. So I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to see on that side. I'll have to speak to Ken and Glenn, who's the Ecamm talent. Yeah, my Instagram's broken, Val. I tried to start. I just posted in the moderator Slack channel. I tried to start the Instagram live stream by doing a schedule, and I've already scheduled the restream, multi-stream that's going out right now, and then I added the Instagram to that, and it just said unable to stream. So I've had that before. It seems to work if I go on demand, if I go like live now on Instagram, that works fine. But now I can't. Maybe I could try via. I could kickstart it, I think, using Restream. So if I grab my key here, and then I might be able to just add this to Restream. I wonder if Restream will start it. Let's find out, shall we? How do I do that? So let me just edit this. I have to put in the key. But it's not going to go vertical though. It's going to go horizontal. It's going to be messy. So I don't know what to do with that. I guess I don't really have an option on that at the moment. Hey Saeed. Thanks so much for joining. So yeah, I'm just going live for about an hour. I'm actually trying to see how long this keeps going as well, because I've got TikTok live streaming going on using the TikTok Live app, which is fun. Never used it before. Only a couple of days ago. I'll just do the screenshot. Only a couple of days ago, I thought I was able to go live using the stream keys, but now I can't do that, and I don't know why I can't do that on the stream key. Yeah, let me just. Where can I add this? Can I drag your chat into my? Let me just drag that. Can I drag this in? Oh yeah, let me just see if I can put that here. Okay. Yeah, so I restarted the stream. I did kick it off at 5 o'clock and then, well, 5 o'clock your time, and then I had to kill it because Instagram live streaming broke. Oh yeah, you got the TikTok. I just saw that you joined. I'll just say hi. Let me just say hi. How do you do that? I just waved. There you go. I just say hi to a few people because, you know, I have no idea how TikTok works. I mean, I know mainly it's not really my demographic, I don't think, but, you know, I just thought, well, why not? I am everywhere right now. Ubiquitous streaming. That's what it should be called. Maybe I should have renamed this ubiquitous streaming. So I got to make some notes. Because tomorrow I've got the Creative Amplifiers early Christmas show going off at 8 p.m. UK, 9 p.m. Central European, and I have no idea what that is, Eastern, something like that. And what I was thinking is, how do I try and successfully go live to Instagram? So I'll turn these messages off as well. Messages coming in everywhere. So Saeed, where are you watching from? Just curious. Are you watching on the vertical or the horizontal? And Valerie, how's the quality looking on TikTok, by the way? Because it's the first time I'm streaming, and I've tried to minimize the amount of bandwidth I'm using. I mean, it says it's all right. It's chugging away, and it looks okay in the preview, but I can never tell what's going on. No frames dropped. That's pretty good. Just need to work out what's going on. So Instagram. Start now. So I must not schedule the Instagram piece. Okay, just have to go live and do that way. Interesting, okay. So it looks like I gotta pull these windows in a little bit. It's not displaying everything correctly. Gotta change that then, because it looks a bit oops. Does that look better? Let's have a look. I've noticed Valerie on TikTok that the latency is crazy. I mean, crazy in a good way, as in it's almost like near real time. And then on Facebook, it's really, I think for Facebook is around 15 to 20 seconds, and I've got it set not to low latency, whatever the normal is, I think. And on TikTok, it's so quick because I'm making adjustments to the scene here on Ecamm, and I'm already seeing the fact that it's it's already really good in terms of the latency. So I need to just change these. Notice that you got to keep in with these constraints here. So I mean, I'm changing it in real time, and it's yeah, I can see it happening. So the comments look good actually on TikTok. No, and I think it all looks okay. I just need to see what it looks like on YouTube. I'm not doing YouTube Shorts right now, am I? Anybody know when YouTube is going to bring out the horizontal vertical setting? Because it's a bit of it would be nice to be able to do that. Has YouTube broke already? No, I'm still streaming, right? I'm very confused now. Oh, maybe I had said that I'm going vertical to, what am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing now. So in Restream, I think I'm vertical in Restream. Okay. So I'm vertical everywhere. That's interesting. Okay. I thought it was horizontal in Restream. So that's gonna mess up. Okay. I wish I could find my channel. Vertical on YouTube. Okay, thanks, Phil. I made a mistake there. But at least everything looks good now. So I think that's that's the settings. Okay, got to make sure that I get these lined up right. So let me. Oh, I've got to faff around with all this again now, right? Okay. I may as well look at it while I'm doing it. Yeah, I think so the difference is there's always a slight difference between TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube with regards to sort of the borders, which is a bit interesting. So I think to err on the side of caution, what I was going to do is format everything to be in keeping with the constraints of TikTok, because if it lines up correctly on TikTok, then at least I know it lines up everywhere else. There are discrepancies, I think, between Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube from a vertical perspective. So I'm just going to take a copy of that, and I have to sort of align everything around that side again. But that's just so it looks okay. And then when I switch to active speaker, I want to make sure that looks okay. And you do get a lot more stuff at the top as well on TikTok. Okay. I'm just going to switch this camera over to me so at least I can see this one. I mean, it's not much, it's like a little smidgen. It's always on, it seems to be weird on the right hand side, it's just on the edge. Is that okay now? That looks okay. Just bring this back to another camera again. Bacon and eggs, you're making me hungry. I haven't had bacon and eggs for such a long time. I had oatmeal this morning for breakfast. It's not the same as bacon and eggs, but go and get your bacon and eggs. That's what you need. Get your bacon and eggs. Okay, so I think that's lined up as good as I can get it. Not sure about that one though. Times roll off as well. That's weird. Oh well, doesn't matter. I see comments coming in from TikTok as well. It's just very confusing. Let me just move this back over here. I think it's just going to have to be one template, I think. Yeah, the timer is the timer's a bit off on both sides. I don't understand. So that I was just setting the timer so yeah, time to set up stuff and things like that. The timer was just making sure that it keeps me on point. Well, if you need some help, I do offer services in building studios and things like that. So just go to my website and you can always book a free call with me. Just have a chat about what you want. And then if you want to work with me, then I do offer some paid for services. So yeah, just get in touch. Details are on the website, on this YouTube channel, things like that. So go and have a look. Great. Depends what you're using. So let me know, Shakirsh. I think it's Shakirsh. If I could just call you Shaq. Yeah, I think, no problem. Just let me know what you are using, your OBS or Ecamm or Meld, or you want to do YouTube, recorded content, live streaming, all of the above. Just let me know. Happy to help. Right, so what else is going on? So everything's in vertical. Okay. Thank you, Val. Very kind of you. Although I can't bring those TikTok comments in here. It gets really confusing. Oh dear. Let's get some different music on, shall we? Can I do that? Let's just chill out with a bit of a laugh. Is that going to work? No. Okay. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. No worries, you're walking around the house. I could get these comments in if I use Social Stream Ninja. I'm just being lazy. Okay. Great, using Ecamm Live. Okay. Let me just... Can I put this in the chat somewhere? I don't even know if I can put this in the chat. Yeah, I can. All right. You just go to... Let me just check this link. Yeah, if you just go to that link I've just posted in the chat, you can just book a free call with me. Let's have a chat about what you want to do with Ecamm Live, and then we can go from there. How about that? Just put it up on the screen as well. And just book a free call. No obligation, let's just have a chat. All right. So, the only thing then I need to do is just remember when I'm going live on Instagram is to make sure that I'm not doing a schedule for the Creative Amplify show tomorrow. Okay. Let's go to those settings and have a look what's going on. Okay. Let's take a look. Dum, 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 dum. Is everything else working, or did everything just freeze? I don't know what's going on. Is it freeze? It says it's still going. Let's have a look at the ticking and the talking. TikTok is running like a champ at the moment. Should I just use Social Stream Ninja for all the comments? That would save a whole lot of hassle. Maybe. I don't know. It's only TikTok anyway. TikTok is doing great. It is. It's a trooper right now, I think. Oh gosh. Okay. What else do I need to try? I don't know why my clocks are off. I set them both at the same time. They're supposed both. I'll take a screenshot of that because that looks weird. Weird looking clocks. So you haven't used Social Stream Ninja for a while. Yeah, I see a lot of people in the comments having some problems with the whole Facebook thing, with it either like timing out after a certain period of time, which is never fun for people, or things like that. Let me check, Saeed. Is that the volume of my voice or music? Because it looks like it's peeking into the yellow. Let me just turn it up a little bit. I don't know if that's any better, but maybe it was a little bit quiet. 100%. And that's on YouTube, right? Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, because the thing with Facebook is as well that they will typically just, well, now they'll remove your videos, your live videos after 30 days, right? So you either got to archive them, and you can't really have a catalog, so it's not the best platform for doing communities. I like the fact that Saeed is on his circle. Why is that flickering, by the way? I'm seeing some flickering. What's flickering? Okay, thanks, Val. I think the volume was a little bit lower than normal, so I've just put it back to where it should be. I'm just going to turn the music down for a second. So the audio here should be fine and dandy. And then I'll put the music up where it should be. And that should be fine. I don't know what that flicker was then. But thanks for letting me know anyway. Okay. Facebook is very disappointing, but you had to create a private group this week for homework. Oh, I see. It is, yeah. I mean, it's not really lending itself to being a platform for community anymore, ironically, but I don't know. It all depends on what people want to do. I heard actually somebody that we know who'd built up a huge Facebook group. I don't know how many people were on a lot of people were on the Facebook group. And what was interesting is that she couldn't get access one day, had a look, and after like building up this huge Facebook group, she still can't get access to her group anymore. And that also includes Instagram, of course, because they're all linked. No idea what's going on there, but yeah, it was a bit weird. It was a bit weird. Saeed said, you quit Facebook 8 years ago. Yeah, I mean, I'm only on it for the Ecamm Facebook groups. I'm also a member of Riverside and a few others, but that's the only reason why I'm there. I don't never post anything to Facebook at all. So, you know, I've just got this account and I just go on there for the groups. And that's it. If there was a better way of doing it, it'd be great. But a lot of people still have these old Facebook groups. There's some flickering going on the vertical side every so often. Yeah, that's awful if it basically happens to a friend of yours. Yeah, that's awful. Because, I mean, all the photographs and memories are on there. I mean, you've got to make sure that you don't rely on that. So let me know in the comments, but I am seeing flickering just on the vertical side. Instagram is slow as well. I agree with you, Saeed. It does take time to grow that channel. I've not given Instagram much love recently. I love your Instagram posts. They always make me chuckle. I need to do more with Instagram, but you know, it's like, where do you put your efforts? Where do you put your time and energy into these things? And what is it for? You know, are you using these as lead magnets to get business? Or are we just using them for giggles and social posting and for laughs? Stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, interesting. So why is there a flicker ever so often in the background? I'm using these overlays. And it's just getting a little bit annoying. I don't know whether I should just get rid of them for now. I'm going to get rid of them. Because they're causing flicker and I don't like to see that. And it's just on the vertical. Then I have to change the text. No, it's still flickering. It's not that then. Okay, so it's not the rectangle. What's going on? Yeah, I'll have to check, Saeed. There shouldn't be any video playing in the background. I'm just checking. So I don't have anything. Okay. I've removed any overlays and things like that. Let's just see what happens. Just seemed to be on the background. Maybe there was some weird video going on. Maybe that's what it was. Let me just switch to another scene real quick. Let's try this one. Yeah, I got rid of it. Let me just Okay, I'm just gonna add this thing again. It may just have been that. Yeah, I think there was a video that was embedded, but it wasn't playing, so I just got rid of that. Thank you. It's always something. Let me just go back to this then. I think that should be okay now. I'll just put it back there. And then if I bring up a comment, let me go back to this one. Have I updated Stream Deck recently? They now integrated the plugin search and installing into the app. Plugins. Oh, did they? Okay, let me have a look. I only upgraded today, I think. Let's take a look. Where's my Stream Deck gone? This is probably not going to work. It's probably going to be way too small, but let's try the Stream Deck. Let me just check the updates. Well, I haven't. Look at that. So in-app markets. Oh, cool. All right, I'll install it now then. Thanks for the heads up, Said. Yeah, I just need to install. Wonderful. I just updated and been playing with the Wavelink 3 beta because they've updated that software a few weeks ago, and they've also included plugins now for the they've added, a Stream Deck plugin for the Wavelink beta software, which is good. Let's install and update Stream Deck whilst we're using Stream Deck. How about that? What could possibly go wrong with that? Apart from all the Stream Decks going dark, but that's fine. Looks better, looks better. Okay. So Val, I'm not sure if you're around tomorrow for the Creative Amplifiers show. It's kicking off at 8 p.m. UK, which is like 2 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. It'll be on my channel as well. So if you want to join in, we've got some people that want to come in and stuff. You can join on Zoom. Saeed says also exploring profiles is optimized, so you can integrate assets like music and shows. Oh, and shows you when a plugin is missing, you can import great if you share or sell profiles. Oh, that's cool. Thanks for that. I'll take a look. Always learn stuff from you, Saeed, so thank you. I hope the volume's okay now, because it's set to the same, so don't know. Okay, so let's see. Hanging around for 30 more minutes. Mainly stress testing the old interwebs to see if it's still working. Let's just take a look what's going on with Restream. Well, it seems to be running okay. Didn't realize there was vertical to all these places, so I need to check that out. Especially for the shows coming up tomorrow. I'm just checking my YouTube channel some things. It still seems to be running on YouTube, so that's cool. The time is wild, like 27 minutes on one. So the clocks aren't keeping up. That's a bit strange behavior there. So I need to put my okay. Thanks, Val. System alerts. Okay. Let me just put this overlay to here. No, I've got more cameras than that, unfortunately. These are ones I just connected right now. So I've just been connecting a few of the old cameras back up to the Decklink Quad. I've got a couple of, I've got a couple of, I've got a couple of Obsbot cameras as well, more than I have on this thing. So, but yeah, there's a few knocking around. I've been using cameras for like 10 years. So some of these cameras are like 11 years old, something like that. Crazy, I know. So, but I thought I'd just try and connect them. And it's nice just to show just sort of different parts of the studio, I think. I actually just wanted to see how many I could squeeze on a vertical layout and to see what it looked like. But that, I almost feel like the clock drift is weird. Yeah, it's strange. All right. Yeah, Valerie says I should do a camera giveaway. Yeah, I probably should, because there's only so many cameras you need at any one time. Yeah, I might do that actually. Might be a Christmas giveaway at some point. Right. So I was trying to read. So, I'm actually not using an arm for the overhead camera. I have. I'm in an attic room, and it's wood paneling in the ceiling, and I've basically the ceiling is like this, and my camera is actually bolted to a small articulating arm. Let me just see if I can show you, actually. Just give me a sec. So it's not an arm I'm using. I know there's ones from Newer that come over and over your head, and then there's a frame that you can sit on your desk as well. I couldn't really get on with any of those. You could also use a microphone boom arm if your camera isn't too heavy, and then you could use that. But depending on what space you've got, and so on. But I think those newer articulating arms are pretty good, and they're pretty cheap, and they go very, very high up, but it just depends on what you want to do. Let me just see if I can get this camera to connect. Let's just do some live changing the camera. See if it pops in. Yeah, so there's the overhead camera. Oops, if that actually makes any sense whatsoever, but that's how I've got the camera mounted to the ceiling. So it's a bit of a faff, but that's how it's sort of connected. So hopefully that explains it. But yeah, it's quite a large, it's an old heavy camera, and it's just got a dummy battery in it. But if you've got a smaller camera, I know, for example, a lot of people use the Obsbot Meet 2s. They're tiny, lightweight, and you could just fix them to anything, really. And they're a pretty decent image, 4K image. And then you can, do your pinching and zooming and make sure that the framing looks good. But overall, yeah, I like the fact that you've got an overhead camera. So if you want to show anything, and the autofocus on this isn't terrible. It's okay. It works. It works. All right, I think I'm going to end the stream very soon. I've got a few things that I need to sort of report back to the Ecan team about some funny things I'm seeing, particularly about the clock, because I've got 2 clocks running at the moment, and they were both started, countdown timers, they were both started at the same time, and yet there's like almost like a 10-minute drift between them. I don't get that, but that's possibly how I'm connecting everything. So anyway, thanks. Oh, we've got a question coming in. King Paco. Yes, go ahead. Ask me a question. I'm not sure if I'll be able to answer it, but go ahead and ask me a question. And I'll see if I can find this newer arm. Bum, 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 bum. So Said, I'll just paste in the chat. That's the ridiculous, crazy link. But that was the newer desk overhead camera arm I was thinking of. I think that's the German site. So take a look at that. Let me know. Or just find an easy way of mounting your camera. Depends how big your camera is, of course. I'll just wait for the question to come in. And in the meantime, so let's just wait for these questions and so the question is Apple Mini Computer 16 megabytes. Are you looking just to go live streaming and are you intending to use like Ecamm Live or something? All I would say is, if storage is not a problem, then that's fine. 512 gig SSD is perfectly fine for doing stuff like that. I would say if you can put more memory in it, you're going to benefit from that. And are you looking at one of the latest Mac Minis? Because they're very, very good quality, very good power, or good system for the money. If you can get 32 gig of RAM, the more memory, the better, in my opinion. Especially if you're running Ecamm. I mean, to give you an idea, I'm running an older Mac Studio here that I've had for many years now. It's an M1 Max. It's 32 gig of RAM, and it's been absolutely fine. Now the Mac Minis have far more GPU power, processing power, and so on. But if you can get 32 gig, that's great. A minimum of 16, and I think you'd be fine with that. But if you can up the memory, that's always a good thing, if that helps. Yeah, the first model. Okay. Let's just take a look. Actually, I'm just gonna have a quick look at Mac Mini. They've got so many different versions now, I'm losing track. So let me have a look. So the Mac Mini. Well, hello, Jill. On TikTok. I'm just testing everywhere today. So nice to see you on a Sunday. Let me just take a look. Yeah, that's the only problem with the... Apple just winds me up. There used to be a time when you could get into these units and up the memory yourself. And I used to buy my memory from Crucial and get the memory from there and then upgrade them. But now, because a lot of the stuff is, hard fixed into the system, then it's hard to get anything decent where you can actually change the memory. So you're looking at M4. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely 16 gig minimum. If you can go to 32 and you can stretch to it, go for it. But 16 will be fine. And what were you trying to? And you're trying to do? You're trying to play with Ecamm Live, King Paco? Just so I know. I think you said yes. But anyway, we got the TikTok team going on here in the background as well. So we've got Valerie joining and Jill joining and everybody joining. The only thing is that I'm using virtual camera right now into TikTok. Can somebody just ask me a question? Feedback you weren't looking for. The video audio is coming out of sync. Mic is coming in later. Yeah. I know why. Because I'm not using the Ecamm virtual mic because it wouldn't let me choose it. I don't know why. So thanks, Jill, for giving me that feedback, but that's fine. I can work it out. Yeah, so I'm using TikTok Studio, and TikTok Studio would not let me select the Ecamm virtual mic. I'm going to try and find my mouse. And let me just see. It might just be an issue on my side. Whereby I wasn't able to select it for some reason. I want to start OBS, install Ecamm. I want to share my stream from game console. Okay. I mean, if you need any advice on OBS, then Saeed is your man. Ecamm, I can help you, of course. And you can run Ecamm and OBS on the same machine. Just don't run them at the same time, obviously. But yeah, have a play. By all means. 16 gig is fine. But... if Santa can give you 32 gig of RAM, go for it. Okay, back to the problem. So, so Val, you're asking why it wouldn't let me select it. It just wasn't an option in the drop-down. I don't know why, because everywhere else I can use it. I might just have to do a full reboot. I did install this TikTok Live Studio app, which incidentally, in Europe, if you don't have a VPN to get to the US, you cannot download the Mac version. You only have the option for Windows. So you have to connect to a VPN, then you have to go to TikTok's site, then it'll allow you to, and then it will show you the Mac version is available for download. I don't know what's going on with that, but anyway, nonsense. So I just probably have to do a full reboot and do another test. This is my first time using TikTok Live Studio. Before, I had the option to get a stream key. So can anybody explain to me why I can't get a stream key with TikTok anymore? Because I did submit because it says, oh well, oops, I've got overhead going on here. Well, that'll do. Let me just change this a sec. So I went to TikTok and it said, oh, you don't have enough subscribers, but if you put in your other channels that you live stream to, then you can basically go ahead and submit that for approval. So I submitted it, got approved in a matter of minutes and said, oh, you can go live now. And then like last week, I was able to get my stream key because then I was going to just go via RTMP into either using Ecamm or via Restream. And then today when I tried to find it, for the life of me, I couldn't find where the stream key was. So I'm thinking that the stream key has disappeared now and I have to use this virtual camera workflow using the TikTok Live app. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I couldn't find it. Hey, Johnny. Thanks for joining as well. You have to ask us to get it for you. Okay. Anyway. Let's just go back to this. I just looked at it today. Yes, so thanks for the heads up on that. So I had to update the Wavelink 3 beta software and then I updated my plugins and I saw that the plugin now is available for the Wavelink beta 3 software, which is great. So yeah, there's some options now where you can adjust the volume and do things. I haven't played with it in anger. That was one of the things I was going to do today, but then I got carried away with other stuff. So yeah, thank you so much. And then Saeed, who's also on the stream, also mentioned to me that there's been an update with the Stream Deck software itself, which now has all the, instead of going to the Elgato website, he's just shown me that you can actually go in now and look at the plugins and all the stuff inside the Stream Deck app itself, and no longer you have to open Chrome and go into the marketplace. So that's a really good workflow. So yeah, I think that was only updated a couple of days ago. So double check. Well, thank you. Have a wonderful day too, Jill. Thanks for joining. Just let us stream. Exactly. All right. I heard it's not there for Apple. You mean the Stream Deck plugin for the Wavelink software? Yeah, I looked at it today. It's definitely there, I think. Let me just bring over Stream Deck. And then I have to go. So let's go into share screen. This is going to be very small because I'm in vertical, but here it is. Let me just get rid of Val's comment for a second. Oh, I'll just bring this one up here a second. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. Okay, so here is, I don't have Wavelink. There's the Wavelink Beta 3 plugin. And if I go on here and I just bring my Stream Deck Plus up, new window, let's just get a new window here. So yeah, I've got the wave control. I haven't opened the Wavelink software yet. Let me just do that real quick. Okay, here's a Wavelink software. Yeah, so it looks like I can set the gain for a particular channel. So let me look at that. Output volume. Let me just bring something else in here. Let me do the channel level. That would be good. So I've got the Rodecaster chat, Google Chrome, and then I can actually bring that, I think, into here. Actually, let me just go into the dials and see what I got. Yeah, I got the channel level here, so I can just pop that in there. And there's me adjusting the volume. It works, yeah, so it's working fine for the Apple. The Apple, as I say. Just need to play with it more because it looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, let me just go back to this. I seem to have lost my where is my I don't know, my scene's disappeared now. I don't know what's going on there. All right, time to end the stream because stuff is breaking. So I'll say goodbye to everybody. Thanks so much for joining.